The same but different. The same but different. Did anyone watch Sesame Street as a kid?
Did you ever notice that Elmo and I are the same? What? Wait. Abby and Elmo aren't the same, Abby. We're different.
Can you remember same but different? We are all the same and we are all different. We may have the same personality, but look very different. We may look similar or the same, but have a different personality. We may have the same viewpoint, but have a very different approach. And that's what we're looking at in our cards. Same but different. I am today looking at 4 cards, 2 sets of 2 cards in Lenormand and Kipper. We are going to look at their similarities and also what makes them different. It will help you understand your systems a little bit better and the nuances that come with each system. We're going to start with number 3, state of marriage, and number 25, ring. We'll start with Lenormand. If we look back at the early instructions for 25 ring, we can see that ring to the right shows a happy marriage. Ring to the left and remove shows a marriage that is either trouble or separation is on the cards. Similarly, in Kipper, state of marriage in the original translations tells us that in front of the MC1 or MC2, we are looking at a happy marriage. Behind their back, we are looking at a separation. So how are these 2 cards the same and how are they different? Their core meaning is a connection, a coming together of 2 entities, with the ring symbolizing the marriage and the relationship, and then the marriage itself shown in the Kipper cards. Both speak of a union, both speak of 2 parties coming together. Their differences are in the method of reading and also in the type of deck or type of reading. As we know, Lenormand is a symbolic deck. Kipper is a situational deck. When we see the ring in Lenormand, we are looking, as I say, at a union. The cards around the ring will tell us how that union looks or what the union is. In the Kipper card, the cards flanking, as it's a connector card, will show us the state of the connection. 2 cards either side are brought into this marriage. They are pulled together. So that's the method of reading Kipper. Pulls the 2 cards together to show you what the state of this marriage is. And of course, ahead is a positive union and behind is a negative union or a separation. So the cards in themselves are similar. They are the same, but slightly different. We treat them differently because we are reading in a different fashion. We are reading in a situational fashion with Kipper, with the Kipper card showing us a situation of a union, a coming together. And the ring here showing us a union, not the situation, but the actual union. So very the same, and also they have their own attributes. The next cards we're going to look at is number 4, Convene, and number 20, Garden. So our Garden card in Lenormand shows us getting together with respected company. When it's close, it is company that is good for us. Far away, we have to be careful of false friends. Convene in the earliest meanings means joy, happiness, and togetherness. We always, as we know with Kipper, we read read ahead as our auspicious cards and behind as our inauspicious card. So how are these two cards the same and how are they different? But they both mean social happenings. Both cards in both systems are showing people coming together. I keep doing this because Convene is also a connector card. So I'm pinching the two cards either side together into a story. The Garden speak very much of being together in respected company. That is slightly different to the joy and the happiness of the togetherness feeling of the Convene card. So Garden is more of a being somewhere with good company. It's also marketing of any description, social, anything coming together. Now the Convene card, we see either side what is coming together, whereas the Garden card will look to the cards around. Again, the Convene card squeezing again. The Convene card squeezes the two either side and shows us what's bound together in this lovely warm feeling. This lovely warm feeling of being with people that we think are awesome. The Garden card, when it's far away, warns us of false friends. The Convene card doesn't do that. The Convene card will still bring something together in a togetherness. However, if it sits behind the MC1's back, we are looking at social things that we don't want to do perhaps, or that don't go so well. So it's in the positions that they differ. In the early instructions, the difference in the interpretations gives us the clue as to their differences. So they're very similar, but they're also very different. And that's why when we learn our systems, we treat them in a different way and we read in a different way. So our next video will cover the letter card in both systems and also dishonesty, fox and snake. Ooh, that should be a good one. Make sure you like, comment what cards you would like to see. Can't wait to actually get to the moon card in Lenormand so I can pull out that tarot and we'll go through that one. That's going to be a good one too. Have a lovely day. Find me at the World Divination Association. Bye.